Welcome to Viking.TV's Wellness channel. I am Mona Therese and I hope you are feeling well and ready for some stretches and relaxation today. So, of course, when I say relaxation, doesn't mean that we are not going to do anything at all. But we will start lying down. So come down and lie on your back. You can have a small pillow or a low folded blanket or towel underneath your head if you need to. Palms up and shoulders down. One thing you can do is take your arms up and really take your shoulder blade out to the side. Then stretch it over the head and again reach and then down to the side and rock them back in place. Now shake your hip out a little and let your toes drop to the side. So breathe in deep. Exhale out slowly. Feel abdomen rise and abdomen fall. Also feel the expansiveness of your inhalation and exhalation to your rib cage. So you have the full diaphragmatic breath. Stay connected. And as always, we have a windy day, so things flies around. But hopefully where you are, it's very quiet and still. Now, bring your legs together and bend both knees. And then bring both knees into your chest and either just hold underneath or hug your knees into the chest, whatever you can. Feel the length of the neck. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Feel that lower back stretching out. Many of us have some kind of tension in the lower back. So this is a really nice stretch. Even if your hands are here and just hold it in, you will breathe into the lower back and feel that nice stretch. And take 2 more deep breaths. Wonderful. Now bring your feet to the floor and take your arms out to the side. Then lift your hip up and swing it a little bit to the side as your knees drop down to the left side. And now we look to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Feel abdomen rise. Abdomen fall. Keep your teeth gently separated, lips soft but closed. You can carry a smile or you can just be as you are. Now feel into your body. How are you doing today? Honor and respect whatever feeling, sensation there may be. Take 2 more deep breaths. Good, and then as you inhale, lift it up into the center. And once again, hug your knee into the chest, either hold or hold underneath, or hug them close in. Breathe into the lower back. Feel the length of the neck. Take 3 more deep breaths here. Ribcage expand to the side, belly contract. And then feet on the ground. Arms to the side, lift your hip, swing it a little to the left. As your knee drop to the right, you look over to the left. Keep your shoulders on the floor. It doesn't matter if your knees are touching the floor or not. Deep breath. Feel that full wave of purification coming to your body. Inhale. Exhale. Deepest inhalation. Slowest exhalation. And we take 2 more deep breaths. And then rolling over to the right side, we come up and sit. and sitting tall. Sitting cross-legged with spine erect and shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Now inhale and turn your head to the right. Exhale back to the center. Inhale to the left and back to the center. Inhale to the right, back to the center, and to the left and center. Inhale and cover your upper lip with your underlip. And then exhale, chin down to the chest. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale down. Circle your head over to the right. And exhale down to the center. Inhale over to the left. And back to the center. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take your hands behind your head. Inhale, lift up and squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then exhale down. 4 more times. Inhale, come up and squeeze. Exhale. Again, inhale up and squeeze. Exhale. Inhale, lift up and squeeze. Exhale. Last time. Inhale and exhale. Take your hands to the floor. Walk your hands forward. Maybe you sit here. Some of you can come down on your elbows. Others can come all the way down and bring your head towards your hands. Now again, remember to stretch out of the lower back. It doesn't matter how far we go. It matters how we feel and if we are able to breathe or not. 2, 3, 4, and then as you inhale, coming up. Now walk your hands over towards the right side and stretch your left arm out. You can come down on the right elbow if possible, or we can stay up here as well. Just feel how you stretch to the whole left side body, rooting down the left sit bone and reaching forward with the left arm. Let your head drop towards the knee. Doesn't need to touch the knee, but as close as possible. No force. Accept exactly where you are in the practice right now. As you accept it, your body begins to relax a little more into it, and you actually will become more open. One more deep breath, and then become up and into the center. Now, normally we sit as we do now, cross-legged. So now challenge yourself to take the other leg in front. If it doesn't work, then don't do it. But see if you can, because we always do one leg more than the other. So it's time to balancing it out. Okay, so hands again, coming forward and elbow down. And it might feel more open, it might feel more closed. So again, breathe into whatever sensation there is and relax. Let your head drop. Very good. And then coming up and walk it over to the other side. Stretch it out and then coming down. Really stretch out that right arm and let your right sit bone stay on the floor. Breathe into the space between your hip and rib. Good, and then inhale coming up and we come into the center. Now we can take the other leg in front again. Take your arms to the side and exhale. Inhale up. So again, stretching the side, but this time with movement. And over. Come and stretch. And up. And stretch. Wonderful. Now twist the body. and look up and gaze back. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Feel the lift from the top of your head, but especially feel the lift here in the right side of your body. And to the other side. Lift it up, gaze back, inhale, exhale. And as you know, you that have followed my classes, I do not believe in force. So don't push and force yourself. Come on into the center and up on all four now. And then spread your fingers. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, arch. Exhale, vertebra for vertebra, really massaging your back out. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, round. 2 more times. Feel each vertebra like you have a good massage to your whole spine, looking up so your neck vertebrae are moving as well. And this will be the last time. Then we stay up there with a round back. We sit back on the heels and then stretch your arms forward and drop down. Inhale, exhale. Feel the breath into the nostrils, out to the nostrils. And we take 2 more deep breaths. Really expand into the lower back. Then we come up on all four. We take the toes under, we lift it up, and then make sure you lift your sit bones up. It's okay to have your knee bent and heel from the floor. Then lift your belly, lift your ribs, broaden your shoulders, spread your fingers and toe, and then if you can, straighten your knee and root down the heels. Inhale. Exhale, press to the floor, lengthen to the spine, into the nostrils, out to the nostrils. Good, and then we walk it out a little. And as we walk here, we begin to walk up to our hands. Then inhale, lengthen to the spine. And exhale down. Now inhale, come all the way up, arms over the head, and exhale, hands down. Good. Inhale, arms up. Now sway to the side, exhale. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up, exhale again, and up, and exhale. Good. Take your arms to the side and stand still. So I will be in the front here and roll the shoulders back. Feel that pelvic tilt, so your sit bones rooting down, your tailbone tucks under, your belly like you had a zipper and you zip it up, front ribs in, chest up, shoulders back, shoulder blade down, chin level with the floor and lifting up from the back of the skull. Now inhale, coming up. And then exhale, take your hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. And then exhale, down, bend the knee. Inhale, stretch out and straighten your leg. Exhale, bend your knee. You can have a little space between your legs if that's better for you. And then exhale down. Inhale, stretch it out. And now exhale, stay down, bend your knee. If you can, clasp your elbow. If you are concerned about your balance, maybe keep your hands on the floor. So breathe in, breathe out. Knees are bent. Then inhale, straighten them as much as you can. And then exhale, bend again. Straighten them and stay. They might not be straight, but as straight as they can. Then lengthen from the front of the body and let your elbows be heavy and
rooting down towards the floor. You can also let go of your hands. Inhale. Feel the side of the body stretching, opening up. Full inhale. Full exhale. Take 2 more deep breaths. Body weight come a little towards the body. So we don't want to be all the way back on the heel. We want the weight to be distributed fully on the whole foot. Now take your arms a little forward so they're right underneath the shoulder. Again, knee can still be bent. Now step back on your right foot and then straighten the front. If you can bring the back leg down. Feel the stretch. And also feel how that left hip come back and the right hip come a little forward so it's squared with the front of the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen from the front of the body, from pubic bone to breastbone. Stretch it out. Midline of the body is right over the inseam of your thigh. Now bend the front knee. Step it in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down again. And then inhale, look up. Step back on the other leg. And then bring the heel down. Look towards the big toe if you can. And then midline of the body is right over the inseam of your thigh. You're doing great. Inhale. Now feel that right hip come back and the left a little forward. And there's a tiny little bitty inner rotation from the top of your thigh bone, rooting down your right big toe and the outer edge of your left heel. 3, 4, and 5. Now bend the knee and step up so your feet are together. Inhale, lengthen. And now exhale, down. And then bend the knee and very slowly roll up. It's easy to become lightheaded here. So hold on to something if you need to. And stand. For a moment, just stand with closed eyes, feet together. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Inhale, arms up. And exhale down to the heart. Nice, deep, refreshing new breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now maybe you want a chair, or hold and a counter. Maybe a towel around your ankle. And we will stretch the front of your leg. And make sure you don't add. So tuck the tailbone under. Bring the knee a little back. Straighten the leg you stand on if you can. So now feel it on the front of your thigh. Hold on to something, or you can stretch the arm up. Your choice. Inhale. Exhale. Nice deep breath in. Slow breath out. And now we release it. Take it over to the other side. So again, if you have a strap or a towel, bring it around so you can just hold it there. But if you can, bring it up to your hand. And then again, tuck the tailbone under and straighten the standing leg. And make sure your knee don't go forward, but side by side. So that's when we want to bend the knee if we can do that. Let go if you can, or hold on to it. Inhale. Exhale. And then coming down. And now we will sit down. Good. So come on down. Feet together. Sit up tall. You can sit on a pillow if you feel like, and it's impossible. Then you can sit up tall. The airplane just distracted me a little. So shake your knee out a little. Sitting tall. Sit on a pillow, as I said, if needed. And then breathe in. Breathe out. Feel your ribcage expand, belly contract. And now just sitting still, take your hands behind you. Now lift yourself up by pressing to the floor. Lift vertebra for vertebra up. You could have pillows underneath your knee here also if you like. And then roll the shoulder back and lift your heart up and feel you're lengthening the spine, maybe looking up a little here. And then exhale down again. Inhale. Press yourself up
chest up, knees are heavy, and exhale. Now you can just sit here. You can grab your ankles. You can take your hands to the floor. If you can bring your elbows down and head down. So deep breath in. But as I always say, either you are here or here, doesn't matter if you can feel it, okay? If you can't feel it, that means you should push yourself just a little more. Inhale, exhale. Feel your hips opening up. 2, 3, 2 more deep breaths. Wonderful, and then inhale, coming up. Now we take our legs out to the side, stretch them out, and again feel how you lift yourself up. Thigh spins out, you come up on the sit bones, hands can be again behind you, in front of you, or you can come down on your elbows. Let your head drop. And now think about bringing your chest forward. For some of you that can come all the way down, go ahead. Inhale. Flex the feet and press out to the back of the heels, and then relax. Inhale deep. Exhale slowly. Feel how the breath flows effortlessly and gently into the nostrils, out to the nostrils. And we have to sit around 1 minute for our muscles to really begin to relax and let go. So just enjoy the breath. Listen to the waves. And imagine the fresh ocean air. Breathing in, breathing out. Let yourself go. Good, and then inhale, coming up. Walk your hands back. And now bring your legs together. So we will have our hamstring stretch. So take the flesh out to the side a little. Hands can again be behind you and flex your foot. If this is a stretch, no need to do any more. Really try to do your best to come out of the roundedness of the lower back, so you have a nice tall spine, so the energy can lift up and energize you. If you don't want to be stretched, you can have a pillow or roll a towel underneath, and then sitting here. So we are focused a little on the stretches. So the classes we else will do in the coming Saturdays or the previous, you always have a little technique so you can tap into it. Okay? So take your hands to the knee, some of you to the ankles, some of you a towel or a strap around your feet, and then coming down and let your head drop. But first, secure that you are stretching forward and then dropping down. Inhale, exhale, feel the breath. 2, inhale, 3, inhale, 4, and maybe by now you can go a little deeper. Maybe not. Maybe you want to back out of it. That's okay too. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. 1 more. Perfect. And then inhale, coming up from there. And now bend your right knee, take it out to the side, and then lift yourself up. And then twist over, so your body now is more in the direction of the bent knee. Take the other arm out to the side, lift the arm up. And maybe this is a stretch. Imagine somebody took your hand and lifted you up from there, and then sit. If you can, go further, go down, but still stretch out from your right side body. And don't come in this way. We want to have that twist, so we are right over our leg. So maybe this is better than this. And some of you might even come down and touch your toes. I take the middle way here. You go ahead. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that nice stretch and open here. Many people are very tight here, so it's a very good stretch to come into. Good. And then come all the way up. Now we counter stretch it a little, so come down on your elbow, turn your foot in, and if you can, lift your hip up and stretch it out here, and then coming down. Inhale, press the knee down. If you can't lift your hip up, don't worry, then just do the arm. Stretch it out and in. One more time, coming up and then down. Now press it up and we will do the other side. Very good. So this knee points straight forward towards me and the other out, depending on how you're sitting at home. And then you're facing with the middle of the chest to the bent knee and arm out. Inhale up. Imagine again somebody is lifting you up. Feel the length and stretching out of your left side, and then coming out of the lower back, rooting down the right sit bone. Inhale, exhale. Take 3 more deep breaths. 2 and 1. Then inhale, coming up, reaching out, and then bring the elbow down, turn the foot in. Inhale your arms up. You don't have to lift your hip up if you can, but just breathe in this way. But if you can, press down to the thigh, up on the lower leg, and then down. 2 more. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Now press and lift it in. Now take the straight leg and bring it over. If this doesn't work out for you, just stretch this leg out and maybe this will work for you, okay? So hold it. I will just do this new variation. So both sit bones are down. You take your knee or you hug your knee and then lift it up. We have done this many times, but we have always have the leg straight. So today, see if you can do it with the bent leg. 2. Feel the twist. Both sit bones are on the ground, and you're lifting up and out of your lower back. 3, 4. And now exhale. We take the hands over to the other side and then bow down. And coming up. The other leg. Good. So again, it's okay to have this leg straight, but if you can, bend it in and sitting tall. Maybe this go down here, that's okay. But if you can, bring the sit bone down, the knee pointing up, hold it or hug it, arm behind you, lift up and then gaze back. Feel like you will lift it up and then twist it around. Inhale. Exhale. 2, 3. Stretching is so important. So important that we maintain our flexibility and of course our strength as well. But today we are focusing on flexibility. Another thing that's important to maintain is balance. So coming in and then bow down, round your back, and then lift it up. And now come on up on all 4. So hands underneath the shoulders and knee under. Then round the back. Stretch it out. Now take your right knee up to the outside. You might not be able to do this, so in a little while I will show you another variation. But for you who can, come back. We call it the pigeon pose. So either you're here or here. If it doesn't work for you, many people have hip issues, then this one here is a much better variation. So just lie on your back and do this, okay? That's usually what we do in the warm-up, so I'm quite sure that you know it. So if you can, coming into the pigeon, really help to open up the hip, open up your knee, but I don't want you to
feel any pain at all. So lie on your back and put your right ankle on the left knee and then go from there. Deepest inhalation, slowest exhalation, and if you feel your body is open enough, you can come all the way down. Yeah? It's a wonderful stretch, but it's equally good to lie on your back. It just feels different, but it's the same muscles. Good. Now take your hands to the side again. Lift you up. If you're on your back, just shift over to the other leg and then maybe stretch the leg out here, and then we take the other side. Coming up. For you to have more advanced, you can go up and transition into downward dog. That's a good idea too. So inhale, exhale. So for you on your back, just take the other ankle up on the knee and stretch it out. Full breath in, full breath out. And did your body open up? Go deeper. And we have 3 more breaths. 2. And the last one. Then take yourself up, and before you go up, take your toe under, lift from the belly so you don't press and hang in your back, and then stepping back either to knee or downward dog. Then coming back, and we will all lie on our back again. So, arms at the side, palms down. Linking to the neck, spread your toes, and feel how almost like somebody took their hands behind and lengthened your neck and spine. Now tuck your tailbone under and then lift it up. Deep breath in, slow breath out. We call this the bridge pose. And last week, you remember we took the arms over the head. We can do that again. And then lift up on your tippy toes. Keep your hip up as high as possible without lowering it. Think about lowering your heels down now. Relax your shoulders. And then exhale, vertebra for vertebra, all the way down. Inhale, exhale. Take your arms down to the side of the body and then walk your feet in. Lift your right leg up, and we should never forget our feet. Our feet carry us all day long. So loosen up the ankle a little, circle it around. Imagine you're drawing a circle with your big toe, and now the other way around. And now flex and spread your toes. Point and curl, flex and spread, point and curl, flex and spread, point and curl, flex and spread, and take your leg down. Other side, lift it up and circle it. 2, 3, 4, and the other way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and flex and spread, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, and take your foot down. Very good. Inhale your arms over the head, straighten your right leg, straighten your left leg. If you can, clasp your elbows and just let your elbows be heavy and coming down. Then bend your knees, and just like you have cross-legged, your ankles are crossed, and you drop your knee down. So think about from your elbow to your knee, to the knee, to the other elbow, you're having this rectangle shape. If you can't catch your elbows, just bring them out a little, that's okay. Watch out your lower back don't pop up,
No arch, no pain in the lower back, everything is relaxed. And also think about holding these ribs down. Maybe you want to take actually a pillow over your head, and then your arms can rest there on the pillow. That can help you if you're really tight in your shoulders. This is a really good thing to do actually when you go to bed and really just stretch out after the day. Okay, let your elbows down to the side, palms down, and lift your knee up. Now take the other ankle in front and drop the knee down. And now up again, and we also hold the other hand on top now and down. So inhale, exhale, feel, most of you might even feel it here in the groin, really stretching and opening up. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. 2 more deep breaths. Good. And then we take it down to the side. Bring your knee up and feet out to the side of the mat. Arms straight out. And now from side to side, gently rock it out. Well done. Now we will do a little relaxation. If you like and you think it's nice, then take 2 pillows and we bring them right underneath the knee. That will help us to actually relax the lower back a little. So bring the pillows in so your knees are elevated, and then lift your hip up, lengthen, shake out the hip, lift your arms up, right arm up, left arm up, take it down to the side, shoulder down, lengthen your head, and feel free to have a low folded blanket or a little pillow underneath your head. Now we breathe in and breathe out. Feel abdomen rise, abdomen fall. Most often we like to exercise and get sweat on our forehead and run a mile or whatever we do. But it's so important we stretch our body and we actually relax, tune in, and rejuvenate and restore ourselves again. And I'm not putting down running a mile or 10 or 100, whatever you want to do, bicycle, going to the fitness center. Not at all. But especially if you do that, it's important that you also stretch. So I'm happy you're with me here today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let's now relax. Another very important thing in our busy day and life schedule is to remember to take a moment to just let it all go, lie down, close your eyes, and relax. You can just listen to the waves, gently rolling in, gently rolling out, just like the breath comes in and goes out. Feel your whole body heavy and relaxed. And as you lie here, feel your whole body gravitating, becoming more heavy, more relaxed. Head, shoulders, hands, hips, knees, ankles, feet. Relax. Feel like your whole body is breathing. As you breathe in, the air comes in, oxygenating your blood. And as you exhale, breathing out all carbon dioxide, whatever you don't need. stress, tension, let it go. Just witness the breath, be in the stillness, surrender to the quiet space. It looks very easy, but it's not that easy in practice for most of us. To just be still, do nothing, and let it all go. And then move your fingers and toes a little, circle your ankles. And we bend our knee, bring the knee into the chest, rock a little from side to side. And then rock over to the right, coming up, and sit. When we sit, we can always use pillows as well to support our knee. Let's sit for a moment to just have a spine erect, shoulder rolled back, eyes softly closed. Just feel how it feels to be stretched out and relaxed. For some people, this practice is difficult, and for others, it's a joy. So however you experience, I am so happy you did it. Thank you so much, and see you next Saturday. Many blessings and so much love to you.